I've been asked several times in the transition with Kim, were you surprised? I said, surprised? There was a plan. We executed the plan perfectly. It's exactly the destination we wanted to get to.
As I think about Bob, one of the first things that comes to my mind is a brilliant leader.
He's built a leadership team and a vision of One ATI that has transformed the company to what we are today with an incredible vision towards the long-term future as well.
His style is to grow his people. And it doesn't matter whether it's someone that works directly for him or if it's somebody on the plant floor. He starts with wanting to learn and understand.
There's a lot of CEOs that all they care about are the results. And all right, he's certainly focused on that, but he wants to do things the right way. He wants us to move quick, and he wants us to be innovative, and he wants us to do all the great things that we know we can do. But he also wants to align it with the ATI culture.
Change is going to continue because the markets change, the customers change, and we have to change, but be guided by our value system and our strategy, being great in aerospace and defense. So I think that'll be one of the legacies that I think will be with the company for a long time.
When I was just starting out, I was working with Bob as a consultant, and we were in a meeting with CEOs of all of the major metals companies. And my role was to come in and make photocopies, put the presentation together so that he could share it and lead a discussion. And all gentlemen came in and sat down. And the meeting starts, and Bob introduces both of us. And then he stops and he looks at me and he goes, Kim's going to walk us through this presentation now. And the look probably of pure terror on my face as a 20-something-year-old who's never done this. And I was like, no. And he's like, yep. And he grabbed my chair and rolled me to the middle of the table and said, yep, go ahead, Kim, you got this. Knowing somebody had that much faith and taking that kind of chance in that moment was what gave me that confidence to go, okay, I can do this. And I should keep putting myself out there.
Since I joined ATI, my office has been next to Bob's. And I can't tell you how enjoyable it is to hear a constant laughter. And it's not just Bob that's laughing, it's the people that go into his office and that interact with him. And, where other CEOs can be very intimidating, Bob doesn't do that. He puts people at ease.
I hope the leaders of the company continue to be really good at listening and asking the questions. What would have to be true for this to be successful? Because then you're stretching beyond what you feel comfortable doing today. And at the same time, what's the problem we're trying to solve?
It's actually a standing joke that Bob always asks great questions. What he's really doing is he's giving the other person a chance to exercise judgment, to think, and to be a part of the decision. He has a lot of superpowers. And I think one of his superpowers is asking questions, but another superpower is making other people feel like they can ask incredible questions too.
When anyone asks me, who's the best mentor you've ever had, it's him. And it's something he doesn't even remember doing. And I think he does that all the time. I've seen him do it with other people. And there's probably a whole line of people that would line up and say, yeah, I was one of those folks as well. So yeah. It's a special gift that he has.
He's done an incredible job, really, from day one, putting us in a position where we're going to have a smooth transition of leadership, which is critical to any business, let alone a business that's performing at such a high level as ours.
I'm not going to zero in terms of my engagement with ATI. I enjoy the team. I want to see them be successful. So I'm here as a representative of the board. Now, am I looking forward to a little bit less stress? Sure. Yeah, it's been a great run. We've accomplished a lot, had an impact, and set the company up for long-term success.